black members that were there because there's about 100 kids that go to the school, and each house is divided by 8. So there's like 9 or 12 different houses that that the boys reside. But we all go to the same school, and then when they would take us places, we all go together. Like the house number 7 and house number 9 are going to go to the putt putt golf place and go play arcade. And so we would link up and we'd all hang out. So not only did you hang out in school, but you would hang out at these other places. So you kind of wanted to get to know these other kids and not be shy because these are the dudes that, you know what I mean? Like, they'll fuck you up. I'm sorry for the language, but
Nah, you good on the
there,
language. But
there are
look,
some big, there's some big dudes
I
growing
got
up. There's some little dudes, but there's some big dudes, and you want to keep it cool with these people
for
because
sure.
they got big hands. You know what I mean? They hit you one time, it might be like lights out for you. You know
Oh
what I mean?
shit. Nah,
So
for sure.
so
Oh,
you end up becoming cool with these people, and I'd rather have you as my friend than as my enemy. You know what I mean? Like you never gave me a reason for us not to be friends, so why can't we be friends?
nah,
And I
for sure.
always drop that
Sure.
on people. And so they
That's
were like,
funny.
cool, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty good at basketball because growing up in Long Beach, you got to do something. And that's what I
Man, how
did. I
tall
played
you is,
basketball.
man?
Huh?
How tall you is?
I'm 5'7.5"
Oh
with
yeah, nah,
shoes.
don't
I'm
bring that shit
5'8".
around here, son. Don't bring that shit over here. I'm smashing them joints. Get that out of here. It's like I was
So I, so I played all the way
you know,
from uh from being in Long Beach from about 7 years old to about 30 years old. I played, and just at 30 years old, when I moved to Texas, I stopped playing because I didn't know where any courts were. I got a little court that's just a little hoop and a little block of cement. It's not even enough to play horse.
yeah, well, shit, we be going to the schools when we go out Texas and shit, and we be trying to hoop, like, cause we like the hoop on the go, just like, you know what I'm saying. So we always pull up to the schools. You know, they got the pavilions and shit and stuff with the big ass cement pad and shit outside and shit.
Yeah, I would love to go play basketball. I might be getting a little old. I might have to stretch first.
Oh shit, man! Look, right. I was stretching when I was a young motherfucker. I'm always been like, you know what I mean, tall and lanky type. So you know what I'm saying. But now I done put on a little bit of, you know what I mean. I'm putting on a little bit of weight on that thing. So you
So,
feel me? But but now
so
shit. What's the name? Blaze had asked, was he rolling 20s?
yeah, and I used to diss him. I used to say Twinkie, and he would get mad.
You see, well, there's your answer. Um,
And I did at the time because I was a kid. I didn't know how disrespectful that was, and that a lot of people died over saying that. And I regret doing that to him because it really upset him, and it took all of his strength not to do something to me because he had other, there's other kids from other gangs that are there, and if you disrespect somebody, you got to handle it.
oh
And
shit.
he never did anything to me because he was my friend from Long Beach.
No shit. That's fucking wild.
So he was
Yeah.
torn from either beating my ass or letting it go. So he was never really happy with me after that.
I remember. So all right. So now you know, being as though I love music and hip hop and stuff. Like, when did like music come into your life type? You know what I'm saying? Like, with everything that you was going through, boys home after boys home and all that stuff. Like, did music play a role in your life at all at that
Like,
time?
I was listening to rap before my grandmother passed. My first album that my grandma got me, um, we went to the record store and I asked for it, was Young MC, Bust the Move album. I don't know if you know who Young MC is, but he's a
Not
clean
familiar.
rapper. He doesn't curse in his lyrics.
Okay.
And because of that, my grandma, she said, okay, she get it from me. But at that same time, my brother being 7 years older, he was in the culture already. And he already had a bunch of albums. And when I was, I think, 7 or 8, I went into his room and I picked up an album. And this album said, uh, strictly for my Nigas?
and
And he was like, huh?